Alright, so I've got a little bit of a personal video for you here. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably won't be aware of this because I have not mentioned it at all. So my daughter Ellie is 10 years old. She just recently turned, and she actually has a disability, and it's called spina bifida myelomeningocele. Now I've done tons of videos on this so far, but basically when she was born, her spinal cord was kind of exposed. There was a big hole in the bottom of her spine, and as soon as she was born, the doctors took her immediately to surgery, a major operation, and they basically had to close it up. So this can cause a whole bunch of issues. In fact, most people with this condition are paralyzed from the waist down. They'll never be able to walk, and there's just a whole bunch of issues that come along with this disability, including some issues with some fluid that is supposed to transfer from your head down to your stomach. And that's called cerebral spinal fluid. I know it's a big word, but basically she also has these tubes in her head that drain this fluid, and without these tubes she could literally die. So needless to say, she's had over 15 major operations in her life. 15 major operations. And today she is having another one. So this one is not as bad as some of these other ones. So another issue with the spina bifida, she can't go potty, number 1 or number 2, by herself. So she had these huge operations. I'm talking weeks in the hospital to create these ports in her stomach. And basically, instead of sitting down on the toilet and going normally, she has to insert a catheter into her stomach, into these little ports, and then it drains out there. So she has to do this for the rest of her life. It's a permanent thing. In fact, she has to cath herself. So you and me probably go pee, every few hours. And she has to do it every 3. So every 3 she has to remind herself to insert this catheter and go pee. So that's what we're having issues with. She's basically leaking out of these holes where she shouldn't be. So they're gonna put her under, and they're gonna investigate these ports, and they're gonna inject some things such as Botox. I know a lot of people inject Botox into their face to try to look young, but that will also help with the muscles in her stomach. So basically it's like an exploratory surgery. I mean, it's not as severe as some of these other surgeries she's had, but at the same time, it's still a major operation. I'm uploading this video at 5 o'clock in the morning. By the time you watch this, she's probably in surgery, if not done with surgery. So if you want an update on that, follow me on Twitter at StonewallTabor. I'll probably be posting some updates and some pictures when she comes out. Hopefully all goes well, but I just wanted to let you guys know, if I'm not very active on social media or responsive on some of my YouTube comments, this is why. She's having surgery. And by the way, I know I've mentioned this before, but every single one of you that use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is tabortime, are helping support my daughter, because I use all my funds, every single dime that I earn from the Support-A-Creator program, I use for her. Number 1, on medical bills, because they're so expensive, all these surgeries add up. Even with insurance, it doesn't cover it 100%. And number 2, I also save some of the money for a trip. We're hoping to go to Disney World. I've got quite a bit of money saved up, but unfortunately, every time she has one of these operations, I have to pay a whole lot of money for them. So you guys are helping me twofold. If you weren't aware, that is what I use my Support-A-Creator Code money on. Looking for someone to support, feel free to help my daughter and I out. Now, I also wanted to mention another thing, because this Thursday, we are going sort of on vacation. So provided how my daughter comes out of this surgery, because I think she's going to have a catheter attached to her for like 2 weeks. So it's going to be a little difficult. But we are going to a graduation, someone in the family, and it's out of state. So from Thursday until Sunday, I will not really be around. However, I've got tons of videos scheduled. So you may see me upload videos still, and I'm going to be doing some live item shop reviews while we're away on this, quote, vacation. So I'm still going to be uploading multiple times a day, but I just wanted to let you guys know, in case I don't respond quick enough or I'm not really active on social media, that's why. So surgery today for Ellie, and then vacation from Thursday to Sunday, but nothing will change on my channel. Still doing the item shop reviews, still gonna upload multiple times a day. You probably won't even know that I'm gone, because I've got all these videos scheduled. So that's all there is to it. Keep my daughter in your thoughts and prayers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is tabortime.